And I think going through life understanding this, that no matter what you do, some people won't give you their approval, gives you a lot of freedom to be who you truly are. Let's talk about something really uncomfortable, the haters. I say fuck haters, but there's more to it, right? So I'm gonna delve into it a little bit, and I hope that if you struggle with constant validation and approval-seeking behavior, and you constantly worry about having haters in your life, I hope that this video will help you. So look, first of all, one thing that we need to understand about haters is that very often they don't hate you. They cannot hate you. In most cases, they don't even know you, especially when it comes to the online space, right? If somebody posts a bullshit comment underneath your photo or video, they don't even know you. They just see that little angle of you, that little representation online. That's not you, that's not your life. When they hate on you, what that tells me right away is that they have a lot of free time in their life. I mean, they have a lot of free time, because honestly, I don't have the time, barely have the time to go in and check other people's photos on Instagram, right? Like, I'm too busy living my best life, let alone go in there and read other comments and respond and try to hate on other people. I don't have the fucking time for that. Like, seriously, I love my life. I'm busy making shit happen, right? And when you look at people who are successful, and when I say successful, I don't just mean financially, I mean successful in different realms of life, spiritually, health-wise, relationships, right? Those people don't have the time to hate. So when someone hates on you, it probably means that they secretly hate themselves. And very often you remind them of that little part of themselves that they don't like, okay? My friend Anna Pelova, she recently released this article about travel shaming. And she said, well, in the COVID situation, if you travel and you post photos from different locations, people try to shame you. How could you travel? You are irresponsible. You are making all of us sick. And she made a point that she has been tested several times, never got COVID. She's extremely careful, but she needs to travel. It's part of who she is, right? And many people have to travel on business, right? So anyway, don't want to go into this topic. This is just an example. But she talked about this travel shaming. Sometimes somebody posts a photo just to share a certain milestone, like, look, I lost 15 kilos over the last 12 months and I have a six-pack now. Well, next thing you know, someone posts a comment, you don't even look that good, you know, you shouldn't be showing off. Look, people who do things like this, again, they have their own issues, and because they have so much steam in them and things are not working out for them, they just don't know how to let off that steam. What's the easiest way to do it? What's the best way to do it if you don't want to have any consequences? Well, you go on social media. You log in, preferably with some bullshit account where you don't even show your face, you don't tell anybody your real name and who you are, and you just go and troll on other people's comments. So this is what happens, and the same thing applies to regular life, right? Although nowadays I notice that people find it really difficult to be straightforward, right? It's very easy to be straightforward online, but very rarely people are afraid to say what they truly think face to face, which I think is not a good trend. I like transparency, I like radical honesty. If someone pisses me off, I'm gonna tell them they piss me off. I believe in that. But if you're watching this video, the chances are you are struggling with seeking approval and validation. Even if you don't want to admit it to yourself, deep inside you know that as you go through life, you're looking around and you're thinking, I hope that other people give me their approval. I hope that other people like me. I hope that I can please everyone. And here's the news. You can't please everyone. No matter who you are and what you do, you will never please everyone. You could donate all your wealth to a bunch of charities. There will be some people who will say that you did it for publicity, or you did it because maybe you had some other business incentive, or maybe you faked it and you didn't donate the money, or maybe the charities you donated the money to are some BS charities and they are not doing anything good, right? Essentially what I'm saying is that even if you do something like that, people will still find reasons not to like you. And I think that understanding this very simple fact of life, that no matter what you do, you will never be liked by everyone. No matter what you do, you will never please everyone, will set you free. It certainly set me free, you know? The moment I realized that no matter what I do, especially when I get on a stage, imagine you getting on a stage in front of 1,000 people. 2,000 people. It can be a scary feeling, but it's only a really scary feeling when you preoccupy yourself with what all of those people think about you. Now, of course, you have to care to some extent what they'll think about you because that's your job. You're getting on a stage, you want to provide value. But there is a difference between you thinking about, hoping that they will get the value from your message, right? Doing your best to give them some type of value, and being preoccupied that they may not like you as a person. These are two totally different things. I remember a situation. I was speaking in Bulgaria at this big tech conference. Probably 2,500 people attended the conference, probably 1K plus people in the audience, video cameras as well. So overall, lots of people saw it. And at some point, I literally said, look, statistically, there are some people in this room that see me right now, and you guys think, this guy's great. I like his style. I like the way he talks. Awesome. I'm in. The majority of you is looking at me right now thinking, you know, he just started. Let's give him the benefit of a doubt. I'm neutral. Let's see what happens. But statistically, there are some people here who saw me, and from the first second, you just don't like what you see. And there's no reason for it. There's just no reason. You don't like my face. Maybe I remind you of the teacher you used to have. Maybe I remind you of some bully that you used to have. There's no reason. You cannot even pinpoint it yourself consciously, but for some reason you see me and you feel like you would like to slap me in the face, right? And people are kind of laughing, you know, because they understood that this is actually the case. And I think going through life understanding this, that no matter what you do, some people won't give you their approval, gives you a lot of freedom to be who you truly are. And if you want to please everyone, you will please nobody, right? If you try to please everyone, then you will lose your authenticity because you'll have to adjust. You have to be like a flag on the wind, right? If you don't like Trump, but you are next to somebody who believes in Trump, then rather than saying, yeah, I don't like Trump, you will probably say, yeah, you know, he's not a bad guy, right? But then when you talk to people who hate Trump, you'll say, oh yeah, Trump, he should be imprisoned. He should be in prison, right? So you're changing your opinions based on who you are next to, right? And this is a problem. This is a problem because people can never see what's deep inside, who you are at your core. And paradoxically, you are trying to get approval and validation of all of those people around you, but you're not getting it because people can read through you. People are very good at this. People are very good at detecting who's just trying to please them for the sake of getting approval. And interestingly, those who don't seek approval and validation often get the most of it. This is the funny thing in life, right? When you're not like dramatically trying to get something, you often get it. So yeah, hope this video helps. I hope that it gave you some good food for thought. If you tend to engage in those approval-seeking behaviors, if you tend to get preoccupied with haters, even if it's just in the online space, you tend to read comments, and first of all, stop doing it. Don't read comments. If that gets under your skin, just don't do it. And be very conscious of certain triggers, what triggers you, right? Just be very conscious. And also, whenever you enter different social situations, try to push yourself to be authentic, be yourself, express your opinions, knowing that no matter how much you try, you will never be liked by everyone. Just remind yourself of this. And I feel like that's gonna give you a lot of freedom. Also, remind yourself of the fact that just like you are the main character in your own movie and other people are extras in your movie, well, for other people, you are the extra. They are the main character in their movie. So we often think that people judge us every single minute of the day. Everywhere you go, people look at you and they are judging you. You know what? People are too busy with themselves to even think about you. So you disagree with someone and you think, oh my God, this person hates me. The chances are that person forgot about you 2 minutes later. Okay? Anyway, hope this helps. Have an amazing day and speak soon.